Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to make Facebook ads. There's one essential thing that basically you should be knowing because this will really help you to scale your business to a whole new level. Let's just begin on how to make Facebook ads. So first we'll go to a browser. So type over here facebook.com. First we'll go to a browser, type over here facebook.com. Then on the top right hand side you'll see a small arrow. Click on this arrow key. You see an option over here called Create AdWords. Click over there. This page over here, which is just loading, is called the AdWords Manager page. It will start scanning your pages and existing collaterals on Facebook. And now this will take you to the advertising dashboard. Now you can do three types of campaign over here. You can have campaigns called as awareness campaign, consideration campaign, or a conversion campaign. Let us take a minute to understand what's the difference between awareness, consideration, and conversion. Awareness campaigns is essentially for brand awareness. Let's take for example, you just launched a new product and you would like to make that product go mass. You want many people to know about your product and your goal is actually for people to know whether to use this kind of product or no. In that case, you will do campaigns which are related to brand awareness. Over here, the costing model is also called the cost per impression model. What's an impression model costing? So over here, the costing model is called the cost per impression model. Now, what does impression costing model mean? Say, for example, you're surfing Facebook. While surfing Facebook, you witness an ad. Now, whether you click on that ad, you don't click on the ad, just because the ad is appearing on your timeline, the advertiser still has to pay for it. That's called the cost per impression model. Second model is called consideration model. Over here, you want people to consider your product. In the sense, people see the ad, but you want them to take an action over and above the ad. So you have to click on the ad, fill up a form, comment, share, like. We call all this engagements. Or you want them to consider your product. In that case, the costing model will be CPC, which we call as cost per click model. What does cost per click model mean? Is that people see the ad, but the advertiser doesn't pay for just people seeing the ad. The advertiser will actually pay for the ad when there's a click, there's a share, there's a like, or some amount of action on the particular ad. And the last is called the conversion ad. For this, you have to install something called as a Facebook Pixel. In such kind of an ad, suppose a person sees the ad, he clicks on the ad, but he doesn't give his phone number, or he doesn't download a file, or he doesn't make a purchase. Conversion can be anything. You can basically call a conversion as giving his phone number or contact details. You can have conversion also downloading a particular file. You can also have conversion as somebody going to your website and purchasing the particular product. So these are three broad goals that Facebook has set. Now within that, there are ad types. So for awareness, there's a brand awareness ad and it's a reach ad. Essentially, this is for more and more people to know about a product. So let's take for example, when Jio launched its 4G services, it would have preferred a brand awareness ad because the objective really is to let people know that Jio has launched in the market. The second phase of the marketing, if Jio wants to direct the entire traffic to the website and he wants people to order a SIM card from the online portal, in that case, he might choose a traffic ad. An engagement ad essentially is to basically people to comment, share, or take some action on your posts. Say for example, the third type of ad under consideration is app installs. Say for example, you launched a new mobile app. You want people to install your application. So in order for people to install the application, you will go for an app install ad. Now, similar to YouTube, say for example, you made a video and you upload it on Facebook. Then in that case, you want your videos to get maximum views. You can also do that by choosing a video views ad. And the last ad in the consideration set is called lead generation. Over here, you can actually make a lead form. And when people click on the lead form, their contact details, name, and phone number is automatically imported in the system. That's a lead generation form. The next type is called the conversion ad. In the conversion ad, we can set a conversion goal. So we can set a conversion goal on a website saying a person has to click on the ad, come to my website and download a particular file. So I'll be only charged when that person actually downloads a particular file. So I hope you got a broad structure of the ads. Let us try and do one ad, which is traffic ad. So just to make you understand how the ad actually works. So click on traffic. We will wait till it loads. I click on traffic. I come down. I give a campaign a name. So let's take for example my goal is say go to Firefly Daily. It's a website that is owned by my friend called fireflydaily.com. So my objective is to do this ad and let people go to a fireflydaily.com website. Now click on continue. Now when I do that, I get something called as an AdWord set. Over here, I can choose my traffic, I can choose what kind of offer I have to give, I can choose my audience, I can choose where the ad has to be placed, and I can choose what should be my budget. So over here, it asks me that where I want to direct the traffic to. I want to direct the traffic to my app or on my website. Since we have a website, we will choose to direct all the traffic on the website. I come down. Now there's a thing called custom audiences. Let me take a minute to explain to you about custom audience. Custom audience is a very essential need of the hour today for a businessman who has already have established existing database. Let's take for example you got a database of existing customers. You want to only show your ads to your existing customers. You can do that via Facebook. How do you do that? Click on create new, click on custom audience. Over here you see the customer file icon, click on customer file icon and you add your new customer. That means you can upload your entire file onto the system. Now once you do that, so you have to add a CSV file or a text file. Once you add a CSV file, what Facebook will do, it will basically do something called as data mapping. Now how does Facebook know? So over here you have to add a CSV file. Now once you add your file with phone numbers and email address, how does Facebook know exactly who these customers are? So Facebook will do something called as data mapping. Data mapping is because when you make your login on Facebook, it will always ask you for your phone number or email address. In that case, it will start matching both the phone numbers in your record and the profiles on Facebook. If they exactly match, it will only show ads to those people. So once they've done data mapping, it will basically it will take the revised file, upload it, and create it on the system, and just start showing ads just to your existing database. This is a very good tool in case you have existing customers. Say for example, you're managing a college, you want to show an ad to your alumni, you can do that via custom audience. Now, there are multiple ways to target on Facebook. The first way to target on Facebook is location. So let's take for instance, I want to only only want to target people in Mumbai. So I'll remove India right now, and I'll come in the chat box. I'll type Mumbai. Click on Mumbai. So this is you see this small icon over here with kilometers. This is what we call as radius targeting. So currently it's taking center of Mumbai and it's taking 40 kilometers, on each side. Let's take for example, I don't want 40 kilometers on each side. I just want to target people within the center of Mumbai to 25 kilometers. I can do that. So now it is taking sections, just before Thane, and on the other side it's taking sections beyond Uran. It will also show me on the right hand side what my potential reach. So today, by just targeting 25 kilometers within Mumbai, I have about 92 lakh people on Facebook. The key on Facebook is to basically make your audience more specific. So I'll just show it to you how to do that. Second thing is called age. Now, the second parameter, age, is also extremely essential. Say, for example, you're a youth-centric brand. Your products are targeted toward college-going kids. In that case, you can obviously show ads, from the age of 15, probably, till the age of 22 or 23. So once I target people just by age, I witness my audience size is about 31 lakhs now. Now within that, I can in fact target just males. I can target by gender. I can select men. There are about 22 lakh men within 15 to 22 of age. And if I target women, there are about 8 lakh 80,000 women on the platform. For our reference, we will select all. I want my articles on Firefly Daily to be read by youth. I come down further. I can also target people by languages. So currently we'll choose English, Hindi, Bengali, Gujarati, and Marathi. So currently if I select all these languages that people speak, I get about 29 lakh people falling in my target set. Now detailed targeting is really the main and important crux of this entire exercise in Facebook. Now because anybody updates a lot of statuses on Facebook, and they also write about where they work, what they do, about their bio, Facebook makes something called as the audience profile. Now this section is called detailed targeting. Detailed targeting is extremely essential in terms of choosing your right demographic, and this is really the key in the entire Facebook ads. If you're able to select the right target audience, your ad will be shown to the most relevant set of people. But just in case if you select the wrong target audience, your ad will be shown randomly to, not so great people who are interested in your product. Let me give you an example over here. Let's take, for instance, we want to select people, who, like we're a wedding clothes manufacturer, and we want to select people who are newly engaged. I can target them via Facebook. So I'll type over here, newly engaged, and see it shows over here, newly engaged within 1 year, newly engaged within 6 months, newly engaged within 3 months, friends of newly engaged, etc. Now this demographics is extremely important for any wedding manufacturer or any wedding goods manufacturer, because whoever is engaged, I can sell him so many things. I can sell him photography services, I can sell him my wedding clothes. I can even friends of newly engaged people, I can sell them sherwanis. I can do a lot of demographics over here. Let's take another example. Let's take, for example, your firstcry.com, and you want to target people who have just got babies. We can do that. So we can type parents, and over here it shows parents with toddlers 1 to 2 years, new parents just who got babies between 0 to 12 months, parents with preteens 8 to 12 years of age, parents with teenagers with 13 to 18 years of age, and parents with adult children with 18 to 26 years of age. So if you go to see, I get so many targeting options, and I can really target people based on their interest. In our case, we will target people via something which is more youth-centric. Let's take, for example, Bollywood. So people who love Bollywood films, people who love Hindi music, the music of Bollywood, people who love entertainment. We can also target over here by pages. So over here we can select Bollywood Hungama, Shah Rukh Khan. This is the kind of audience that I have for my website. Salman Khan, Amir Khan, Amitabh Bachchan. So I can select all these people who are very famous, who are Bollywood struck. I can also target people by education. So let me give you an example how to target people by education. I can click on browse, demographic, education, education level. So I can target people who have got doctorate degrees, who got foundation degrees, who are at the university, who've done some master's degree, who are high school leavers. So you're going to see Facebook really captures a lot of details of yours. And through that, you can actually target people by anything. So the options are endless over here. The key over here is to think like a consumer. Say for example, if your product is MBA degree, in that case you would like to target people who are just doing the graduations or who are undergraduates. So just think like consumers and feel free to use and explore this tool. It's very, very essential. I hope you understood over here. Now let's go ahead and let's see what kind of other options you can select. Next options over here is called placements. Now placement actually means where your ad will be shown. Let me just show you what happens when you click on edit placement. Now let's take for instance you want to target people only using mobile devices. Say for instance you're using a mobile app and you want to just target people using mobile device. You can do that. When you click on mobile, your ad will only be shown on people's handset. But when you select desktop, your ad will be only shown people using on desktop. And if you select both, your ad will be shown on both the places. Now within Facebook, there are multiple places where ads can be shown. One of the places is called feeds. What are feeds? Feeds are when you keep on surfing Facebook, within your friends status updates, you might see a sponsored ad. That's called a feed. Instant article is when somebody clicks on an article within Facebook, they go to the website and over there you can also see the ad. In-stream videos are actually, videos that people normally see. Right column ads are basically ads on the right hand side column on Facebook. And suggested videos are currently ineligible for us. Now because Instagram is a part of Facebook, I can also show ads within Instagram as well. So Instagram, we can show ads on Instagram feeds and Instagram stories. You must have heard about Instagram stories. It's like a copy of Snapchat. So we can also do ads on Instagram stories as well. And last is audience network. Now, like Google, Facebook is also tied up with a lot of websites to show ads on. So your ads will be shown on multiple places on various websites, and that's called the audience network. Then when I go to advanced option, I can also target people with which mobile device they use. So I can target people by Android, and within Android, I can even target specific device. Let's take for example, I want to target people with Samsung A3, Samsung A5, or Samsung Galaxy A5, A7, A8. I can do that. I can also target people using OnePlus. That option not coming. Or I can also target people using say using Vivo. I can choose any Vivo version that I have. So again, you can go very specific on what mobile devices these people use. I can also just show my targeting on iOS device as well. So suppose I want to target people using iPhone 7 Plus or iPhone, I can also do that. But currently we will select all mobile devices. The next part is called the budget. And budget really is extremely important. So there are two kinds of budget over here. One is called daily budget, one is called the lifetime budget. Let me explain you the difference between these two. Daily budget means on a daily basis how much do you want to spend on an ad. Let's take for instance I want to just spend not more than 800 bucks. I can type 800 rupees over here and Facebook will ensure that my budget doesn't go beyond 800 rupees per day. I can also select a start and the end date. So I can select say I start my ad on 23rd of June today and my end by date on say for instance on 24th of June, that's tomorrow. So I'm just running the ad for one day and I won't be spending more than 800 rupees. I can even extend this and I can make it 26th of June. In that case, I am doing my ad for 3 days. I won't spend more than 2400 rupees. If I choose the lifetime budget, I tell Facebook that this is my start date is 23rd and end date is 26th. My lifetime budget is 14,000 rupees. There's no daily cap. You can spend the money as you like. Let's take for instance, Facebook decides that 23rd is a good day to show a lot of ads. It might choose to spend more on 23rd and less on 24th. So Facebook will do that. Facebook will become the police for you and it will decide which day there will be more traffic. Now, next is optimization for AdWord delivery. Over here, I will always choose link clicks because I want maximum people to come and click on my link and go to my website. But I can also choose impressions. So impressions are basically, as I explained to you earlier, they deliver your ads to as many people as possible because people want to see your ads again and again and again and again. I can choose impressions over there. And lastly is daily unique reach. I can also choose unique reach because suppose I don't want same people to see my ad again and again. In that case, I'll choose daily unique reach. In our case, we'll choose link clicks. The next option is called the bidding amount. Over here, I want basically